Alright, here we are. It's July 4th, 2014. A little garden update real quick. Now we have the sugar baby watermelons. I know my previous videos I said I didn't have very many watermelons. A little concerned. Well, now I have 10 sugar baby watermelons in here. They've been pretty good. Probably had picked three of them so far, 3 or 4. They're doing all right. Got a lot more flowers again. I'm trying to keep them. The vines, when they get outside here, I just push them back over towards the inside. I'm trying to keep them all in the same zip code here. They kind of take over the spot here. But the hay has done really well. I've only had to pick a few weeds out of here, so excellent on this hay. I'm probably going to keep doing the hay. It's a lot cheaper. The Hale's Best Cantaloupes, again with those I was worried I didn't have very many. Now I have at least 12 melons in here. We've been eating on these pretty much every day. So far they're so good. They've been fairly sweet. And then after the melons, I have the pink eye peas. They've started growing very well. We got flowers growing on them. Lots and lots of pretty yellow flowers. And here's an actual pea pod here starting. So I'm going to be having those ready here pretty soon. I did a little bit of weeding under here, just a little bit, with a 2-way hoe, just along the sides. There was tons of weeds in here. I just didn't have any hay, so there's tons of weeds in there I tried to pick out. We got weeds throughout. It's been so wet, using a 2-way action hoe or stirrup hoe, it works great, but then if it's wet again, they just keep growing back if you don't get them all picked up. They just keep re-rooting, getting right back in there. So the peas are doing well. I just did a video on storing the tomato cages, and I pulled up all the tomatoes. Ended up with approximately 100 pounds of tomatoes out of these 11 tomatoes. It's pretty good, I think. The pepper plants now getting close to, I'm guessing, 4 foot tall, these sweet banana peppers here. I went through and I picked a whole bunch the other day, so there's not a whole lot out here. What I do for those is I chop them up and I freeze them, just to have some throughout the year. I might come out here and cut these back, probably a little bit, and cut them back a little bit here later this summer. See if I can't get them to grow again in the fall. Or I might just dig them all up and be done with it. But the peppers are doing well. This plant I'm going to go ahead and dig up. I thought it was going to be a Trinidad scorpion. It's not. I don't know what it is. It's not even hot. It's not a very good pepper. Then over here we have the butter beans. Still have some butter beans coming on. It's actually starting to look a little bit more healthier of a plant. I haven't really messed with it. I gave up on so you got all this rust here. Rust leaves. I was picking them all off, and I just haven't been out here to pick them off anymore. The plant seems to be doing a little better now. Haven't picked any of these yet. They're not quite ready. Pick them young so they're not so meaty. But then after the butter beans, we have the green beans. This is the Blue Lake pole beans, I believe it was. And yeah, I'm disappointed in these. They look nice and green. I picked a small bowl the other day. Really disappointed. They weren't all that big of a bean, and then if they get of any decent size. The seeds in them are too big. Plus, I didn't know that they were the string type where you gotta pull the string out of them, so prepping them for freezing is just a real pain. So kind of like a failure in green beans. I might plant some jade bush beans this fall. Here's the dried beans. I'm gonna be picking these pretty soon. I already picked the pinto beans. Got them dried out and de-shelled them. Got a good sized bowl of those for 10-foot roll. I'm going to show you me picking these. Maybe today or tomorrow I'm going to be picking these, so I'm going to show you what I do with them. Alright, that should be all for now for this July garden update. Everything is pretty much done. Hope your gardens are doing well. Mine's about done for this spring/summer. Probably not going to do anything this fall. But that's pretty much it. Have a good day.